Two of the top teams in girls soccer in their respective divisions going head-to-head this afternoon. Sutton and Algonquin, both teams with plenty of championship hardware in their trophy cases from state championships that they have won throughout the years. All right, let's take you out now and show you all the highlights from Memorial Field. Scoreless in the first half. Algonquin boots one for the corner, and Sydney Carney, her shot is deflected up, and away by the Sutton defense. Good defense. Then it's Algonquin on the move. Sydney Carney bearing in. Carney whistles one just over the crossbar. Carney's an exceptional player. More from Algonquin on the corner kick. Kelly Morin's header is just wide. T-Hawks really applying the pressure. More from Algonquin. Good little one-touch, chipped up and in. Naomi Falkenberg scooping it up. Carey with the cross to Kate Hostage, and the ball goes through the net, through a hole in the net. So that is a good goal, and the Tomahawks have a 1-0 lead. Carey with the cross. And Naomi Falkenberg is right there to make a diving save on the full volley. Free kick for Sutton. And the Algonquin defense standing tall, bowing up. And the header, you can hear the crowd getting into it. The header is just wide. Algonquin gets the win. 4-0 is your final. Well, this is Sutton and Nipmuc on the boys' side at Sutton High School. 1-0 Sutton in the first half. Nipmuc's Jake Simcoe on the run, colliding with the Sutton goalie. Good pressure. Nipmuc on the corner, Alex Ott. And his shot just curving wide. And Sutton continuing to pressure. Long boot inside the 18. Just can't connect. Now we've got a corner kick. Roped on net, grabbed by Lucas Van Slet. Dakota Payne. Oh, the shot denied by Van Slet. And the rebound's off the mark, but that is some great goaltending. Alessandro Romeo firing on just off. Dakota Payne. Fiddles and diddles, gets by the defense. Beautiful cross, just can't connect with his teammate as he made a diving attempt, sliding attempt for it. Sutton gets the win. 2-0 is your final. Well, the Assumption Football Express just continues to roll right along. Assumption beating Merrimack over the weekend and moving up 2 more spots in the national rankings. Assumption is now ranked 15th in the country. Every game, week to week, is a huge one for the Hounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good step this past win to be able to be 4-0 walking into this next game where we're 15 in the country and LIU Post is receiving votes for in the top 25. So, you know, this is a huge game for our program. It's really a huge game for our program. It's a huge game for our players. It's a huge game for our whole entire community. And I think, you know, the work that we've put in up to this point in time is certainly nice to see it pay off a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we can't really control how big the games are. All we can control is that game that weekend. And I like where our guys are at. You know, they understand there was a nice win the past weekend. They understand what the other weekends are, but each week has to be independent of itself, you know, of the next week. And I think that's the thing that for us going into this game this week, you know, this is an enormous challenge. They are a very good football team. And I think our guys understand that. They've never shied away from a challenge, and I'm looking forward to them being able to step up again this week.
How about them Hounds? All right, so Assumption at home this Saturday as they host LIU Post. And as Coach mentioned, they are getting votes in the top 25, LIU Post. And Assumption, of course, ranked 15th in the country right now. All right, the Frenzy Extra coming your way on Wednesday night right here on Charter TV 3. Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, Friday nights. You can book it in your calendar, DVR it if you must, if you can't be there and watch it live in person. And again, this Wednesday we will be coming to you from WPI. All right, big game on Saturday. Holy Cross hosting Dartmouth. First possession, Daquan Walker with a long run. Walker getting into the secondary, getting some blocks, and runs out of bounds at the Dartmouth 20-yard line, and that sets up Peter Pujols. Firing a bullet to Jordan Montgomery. Montgomery barreling into the end zone, 7-0, Crusaders in front. Dartmouth, Hunter Hagdorn on the sweep, and Hagdorn crossing the line, hits pay dirt from 10 yards out, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. Late in the first quarter, Pujols swinging it out to Brendan Flaherty in the flat. Flaherty, an outstanding runner, makes one man miss, steps through a tackle, and then gets popped, fumbles the football. Dartmouth recovers. Turnovers were big in this game. Dartmouth forcing 2 first-half turnovers and turning both into touchdowns. As they go to work, Miles Smith busts it up the middle, runs through a couple tackles, and Miles Smith is off to the races. He hits the end zone, 35 yards on the touchdown run, 14-7. Dartmouth is in front, their first lead of the game. Bad news for Holy Cross. Second quarter, Peter Pujols running. His ankle gets bent very awkwardly. It is not good. Take a second look. The defensive lineman landing all of his weight on Pujols' ankle and leg that were caught underneath him. He was lost for the game and could be lost for the season. 38 seconds left in the first half. Holy Cross fumbles the punt. Dartmouth recovers. They go up 21-7 and win it 35-10.
When we had some guys go down, we were pressing too much. We made a lot of mistakes, and it really cost us big. We got to learn how to keep our poise in those situations and keep playing hard and not let the wheels come off like it seemed like it did at times there.
All right, so Holy Cross is on the road this Saturday. They are at Lafayette. And that'll be a tough one for the Satyrs, but getting back to that Assumption team, 15th in the country right now, and they're playing great football. Hosting LIU Post on Saturday should be an exciting game. If they beat Post, who's receiving votes in the top 25, look for them to get very close to the top 10 in the country.
And it was LIU Post who they lost to last year, but they played.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a good matchup. It's a good team, but this Assumption team is rolling right now. They have experience. They have confidence. Everyone's doing their job, to borrow a Bill Belichick line, and they're deep.
All right, Kevin Shea.
Okay.
A lot of sports, a lot of football. I like it.
Yeah.
That'll do it for us tonight. For Worcester News Tonight, Kevin Shea, all of us here. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We hope you'll tune in again tomorrow at 6.